Welcome back. And now, guys, we have a very important announcement to make. Valentine's Day is 1 week from today. In case you've forgotten, mark that on the calendar. And this morning, we're joined by Autumn Flynn. And Autumn is here to help us with creating very creative Valentine's Day crafts that kids can do, adults can do, anyone can do it. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And now we are going to make something really cool. When she told me about this idea, I was astonished that we could actually make these. We're going to make scratch and sniff cards. So tell me first, how do you start?
Okay.
What materials do we need?
What we need to start with is just cardstock or a card. And I did a little stencil of a heart in the middle for us already. I actually use a cookie cutter actually just to do the inside. And so this is basically like a lottery ticket where you can just do a scratch off and there's a special message underneath. And so the way we start is start with a permanent pin, and we're just going to write our message, our secret message that we want to send to our Valentine.
Secret message.
So.
All right. So you can. And this is a pen. This isn't a permanent marker.
Right.
All right. So
you want to make sure it's something that says permanent because we're going to be scratching on it, and we don't want to lose what the message is going to say. So.
Of course not, because that's the most important part.
Right.
Okay.
Now. This is important. We are going to use a white crayon, just any white crayon, and cover up the message with it. Just to we're kind of giving it a waxy layer so that the paint doesn't soak through the paper. And you don't have to do necessarily inside the whole heart. Just make sure you cover up the letters that you want to see, so you don't have to do the entire heart.
And you'll still be able to see the letters, obviously, because the white's not going to totally cover it. But
okay.
Cool.
And next, this is kind of the fun part. This is actually, we're going to take a solution, 2 parts acrylic paint, water-based paint that you can get at Walmart, anywhere. You can use any color, really. So it's 2 parts acrylic paint and 1 part dishwashing liquid, just what you use to wash your dishes with at night.
Perfect. So you already have one of the ingredients at home.
Right.
I like this. Excellent.
And so we're going to take this, and we're going to paint over the message and paint just inside the heart. And it's going to take a couple of coats, but the coats dry pretty quickly. So it's going to probably take 2 to 3 coats, depending on what color you choose. I chose a really light pink, so it's probably going to take a few coats.
And now we can get any color acrylic paint that we want. You just have to mix it with, what does the dishwashing soap do?
It just kind of makes it more pliable and flexible, so it will peel off.
Oh,
so because instead of sticking to the paper like paint is meant to do, it kind of gives it, a little more flexibility so it can come off a little bit better.
And it doesn't matter what type of dishwashing soap, just any kind would work?
Yeah, just, I used Dawn.
Perfect.
What it is. So yeah, these are things that most people have just laying around the house.
Oh, look at that.
Woo,
see?
Good job. Nice. Very
nice. It helps that she pre-stenciled for me.
So actually, if you want to go ahead, this is what the final product looks like. And if you want to go ahead, and here I've got a little dime for you. If you want to scratch it off and show them how it actually is going to turn out.
This is the tough part. I feel like we should be getting some, I feel like I'm scratching off like a lottery ticket right here.
Right, and that's kind of the fun part. It kind of gives it more of a surprise.
And this is such a creative, great idea to do with kids, and then, just a little scratch off message.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I want to see the message. Oh, look. And it says, ta-da.
Says you make me smile. Underneath.
Oh, that's so great. And you can literally see the permanent marker perfectly.
Yes.
Let's just show it one more time. Look at that. Oh, well, perfect. All right. So now we're just going to wait for this to dry and do a few more layers. You said maybe like 3-ish layers?
Yeah, 3-ish layers. And I didn't know, unfortunately, some of it that sank through, but I kind of did a stamp on top that said scratch me, or you can do whatever shape that you want, really. It's just kind of a fun thing that you can do. Most people have these materials at home.
Yes, very easy. All you need is dishwasher soap, acrylic paint, a permanent marker, a white crayon, and of course, something to scratch off the message.
Right. And I have the tutorial actually to make this with pictures and everything on my blog right now. It's bibliobags.blogspot.com.
Perfect, and we will post a link to that on our Facebook page and on our Twitter page. So if you forget, don't worry. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. After the break, we are talking sports with Dave Staley. Stay with us.